Hello and welcome to another video. You know me as Phoenix, and today we're going to be working on a couple of aesthetic and functional things around the base. But you may have noticed that my villager hall is no longer filled up because I cleaned it out. I got the killing chamber in. This is just something that I worked on. It's below the ice. Wish it was more hidden, but what can you do? But basically it goes down, an activator rail kicks off the villagers, and they fall down that hole far enough away from this thing, so my quote-unquote reputation isn't ruined. And then the cactus gets picked up, put into a dropper, and then they get picked up here. So now I can keep my villager breeder running pretty much all the time. Okay, it is on pretty much all the time, and I can continuously strain out villagers, get the new ones, until I build the permanent hall over there where all of the best villagers go. I was working on a system over here, but we're not going to be working on that because the first thing that we're going to do is head. And I forgot that I have bad internet, so my elytra doesn't activate. But, oh, there we go. First thing we're going to do, I couldn't think of the words, getting rid of this dome. Or hemisphere, I guess, because I don't like it. I wasn't sure about it, but the thumbnail of the last video is what we're going to go with. We're going to go with the chiseled stone bricks going up, and then that's all it was. Like, from in here, it just feels too big for what we're going to be doing in here. So I'm just going to go like this and pop my way up. And of course, I have all of the string on me. Or on here already, so I just have to get all that picked up again. So this is going to be tedious. And yeah, so I'm just going to be at this for a little bit, and then once I get the chiseled stone bricks, or I'm just going to get the rest of the ceiling in, and then I'll be right back. Can I just say that breaking a bunch of glass is one of the most tedious things ever to do. There's no quick way to break it. The breaking speed really should be fixed, or at least be able to break it faster with a haste beacon. Haste beacons do absolutely nothing, and you can see I already missed pieces of string. This is just awful. I also wish there was I was holding shift. I really was. I really, really was holding shift, I promise. And now there's phantoms. Wonderful. So with this finished roof, you can see that it's a lot less open, but I think it looks so much better. I haven't actually seen it from the outside, so if I can get a good... No, I cannot. Because my elytra won't... There we go. Elytra activate. Yeah, that looks a lot better, in my opinion. Only thing is like, there's a lot of... Help. I'm at home now, if you can't tell. This doesn't happen at my mom's. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of this empty space now, and I don't... This is so... There we go. There's a lot of empty space around here, and I don't really know what to do with it. I'm going to put slabs on the top of this just so we don't get snow on it, because that doesn't look too nice in my opinion. But yeah, I like this roof a lot better. I feel like these iron bars are unnecessary now. But there is another project, because I did say in the last episode that the farms were going to be in, but Rock is still working on those. So there is another project that I want to work on, and that is over at a part of my base, not base, but like my base area that we don't go to a lot. And that's because it's just... It's not really it's useful, but there's no reason for me to go over there in episodes. I head over there. I do not like my internet. What? Okay, you guys saw that, but at least I was able to get air with my elytra, and I wish... I really hate my internet. I really, really do not like my internet. Okay, I'm going to get this whole thing figured out, and I'll be right back. So after finally being able to connect I'm able to show you what we're going to be working on. I already cleaned out this area. There used to be water here, but the thing is baby turtles don't go to the water like they should, and the scoots don't make their way in here. So I am going to do a minecart hopper system with the minecart going and eventually unloading its stuff here. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I just need to put minecart rails down, and it's really simple. So I just am done eating. Oh, I don't have game sounds, but I can record, so I'm not going to worry about that. So I just need to go here, do this. I have rails, and I need to put these in the corner. Oh, I didn't think about that. You can't put rails on regular ice. But I also want to keep the ice, like the edge here, and see if the minecart stopped, because that is a horrible, like, loss in efficiency if it does. But I just want a more efficient scoot farm because it's a good thing to have, because this isn't for turtle. Well, it is for turtles and killing turtles, but I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, I just need to get rails on the edges here so I can do that, and then get powered rails and power them and do all that fancy stuff. So I'm going to head to my base. I'm going to get powered rails, and I'm going to place them on, and I'll be back. And now that all the rails are in, I got a copper minecart, and I can. Okay, I just want to see, does this work? I want to see if it bounces off the ice, because if it doesn't, that wouldn't be good. No, it does not, so I need a solid block there. I can just go like that and mine that, and there goes the sand. I also have this mini kelp thing. I just come here and gather kelp every once in a while for fuel, because coal, I don't want to use coal, because I'm stubborn. I'm going to put packed ice there because that looks good. That looks more not in sync, what am I saying? More similar, I guess. So, does the minecart bounce off that? Yes, indeed it does. Get mined. There you go. Get a hopper minecart. And now it will go off of that. Now all that we need to do is place all the sand, and this thing is ready. The hopper minecart can pull items through blocks, in case you weren't aware. So that's how this is going to work. But the thing is chunk loading and unloading can break these. So, not looking forward to that. But it's actually how I'm going to get out of here. So, but I also need to put, the thing is I'm not going to add like an unloader system or any of that fancy stuff, because I don't need it. It's just gonna work out the way that it does, and yeah, it'll slowly unload. There's not gonna be like a load of items coming through, so that's why I'm okay with that. But this is just how it's gonna work, and this is my scoot farm. Goes back and forth, and that's it. It's as simple as can be. There's no water involved, and so yeah, it's quite handy. I'm gonna get this all done, and then I'll be right back. I don't know if this is lag or it just stopped moving, but it just stopped moving. Can I? Oh, okay, it just stopped moving. That's disheartening. Not disheartening, but yeah, I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna get this all done, and I'll be right back. As soon as I start recording, it stops. Literally, as soon as I start recording, it stops, and my internet catches up. But you did see what was going on, right? Like at the very beginning, you did see me going in constant riptide, right? I'm not, right? Like I really hate my internet. Like I really hate my internet sometimes. All the sand is on, and the minecart track is working. That was just a tad bit of lag. Now what I have to do is go boop boop. I am in the I don't care. Boop boop boop. And now we wait. I put them in this one because and rather than three separate ones, because they'll all hatch at the same time, and I'll get turtles all at the same time. So that's kind of helpful. I did not want to put that shulker box away because nope, rails go in here. Now, unfortunately, I can't access the chest from inside here anymore, but that's no big deal. I have to go over here now and get it from here. There's some sand, scoots, and I had the seagrass like this, but I don't think it works, like it actually does that. See what I mean about the lag? It's so awful. But as soon as those hatch, I'll start breeding them up, and then the minecart hopper will go around, and I should be getting scoots in here. So I can get a continuous supply if I would want Turtle Master, potions, or I do have a piece of ice, so I can make you a source block, and you don't bother me anymore. So, hey. So, yeah, I'm going to get all this packed up. I'm going to sort out my inventory and, excuse me, figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the episode. I do have a plan. Never mind, I do have a plan. For once, I actually do have a plan. That goes there. I'm missing a shulker box. But whatever. Whatever. I do have a plan, so I'm going to go do that plan, and I'll be right back. Or start the plan, I mean. Right, yeah. So, as I have stated in the past, this is going to be my villager trading hall, and this is going to change. I was originally going to call it Ice Crystal Halls, but now I'm going to call it the Crystal Cavern. It's going to be just burrowed in. Usually do. Lol. Ha ha ha. I'm laughing. But anyway, it's just basically I'm just going to go like this and just mine like a natural looking cave on the inside of this iceberg because I want to put this to use, but I don't know how. And then I thought, wait, villager trading hall. It's right in the same spot, so I might as well. So I'm just going to create like a massive cavern on the inside of here. And this is where my permanent like good villagers are going to go. And yeah, so that's that. I have to deal with the little ice water thingies, but I'm basically going to make a giant hall and then add details on the inside of it. Like later. Like I'll make this now and then I'll just go in and add the details later because that's tedious and I don't want to have to deal with that right now because this video is the casual video and I don't want to have to deal with terraforming. But I don't know if I want to do, because I want this to be like a relatively small entrance and then open up, or I could have a massive entrance and you can see everything. I feel like it'd be more majestic to walk in and then be like, bam, massive cave entrance. But I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to test some things, dig this out. I'm going to need like a big area because I want to... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Okay, it does get bigger, but I just chose a really bad spot to start with. You go away. Go. There we go. I didn't want to waste. Go away. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to do some work on this, and I'll be right back. And I'm back with quite a bit more progress than I was expecting. I got this all dug out. And I already know what I'm going to do for the floor, and you might be able to figure it out there. But yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. The floor is going to be like a fog effect, and I didn't want to do that. Can I? I don't want to let water in, so I'm going to go like this and do this. What we're going to do is we're going to have some of this, and some of this, and some of this, and I don't need all this in my inventory. What was it? Cyan on the bottom? I believe it was. I did have a mock-up in my base, but if I remember it. I don't know if I want the water there or not. But... Oh, we didn't use blue. Crap, I need to get I didn't need to make light blue glass. but I have some in here. So, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Light or blue glass could be useful, but then we had no. We had white in the middle, and I say we because Zeose helped me out with the coloring, because I wasn't too good at this and I couldn't figure out like what it was, but this is what we're looking at, and I can already tell I'm not going to like that water being there. So I need to patch this all up, and I do have more plans for decorations in it, but I'm not going to implement those until a later episode, so I just need to do this. I need to patch it all up and then place in the glass. And then I'm keeping the blue ice because I feel like that looks really cool, because it's kind of like a rarer resource in the game. And then having like a small like deposit of it, I guess, seems kind of like an aesthetic thing that looks really cool in my opinion. So I'm going to be keeping that, and eventually, this is Crystal Caverns after all. I'm going to be adding like glass crystal bits in it, and oh, I can't wait. I hope it's going to look really cool. Just thinking about like what it could look like, I just know it's going to look really cool if I can pull it off. If I can't pull it off, then it's not going to look good. But I have some inspiration, and the torches are temporary. We're going to be able to mess with lighting just because of this is glass. It's it's not spawnable. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to get a little bit of stuff, a lot of this glass placed in, and I'll be right back. So you can already start to see the effect that it's going to have, but it's going to be across the entire thing, and there is going to be a centerpiece somewhere in the center here, and that's going to be a project for a later date, as I have said in the past. I need to go up, and I feel like the blue ice is going to look really cool. I might chop those ones off so it is completely underneath the ice, or the thing, so you're not, like, you don't slide around it all anywhere in the hall, but I feel like this is going to look really cool. This is, I'm already loving this project. I was loving it before when it was only in my head, but now it's even better. I want to start to incorporate this blue ice patch into the mix just to see what it's looking like. And I got so much blue ice from this. Or not blue ice, packed ice. I got so much packed ice from this, because I ended up mining out 3 layers of ice. And this top bit I didn't do. I think JW did this, and he added the stalagmites, I believe is the correct term for if they're hanging down. But thank you, Jamie, for doing that. It's appreciated because I wouldn't be able to do that myself. I'd have to pillar up, and it wouldn't look nearly as cool as you made it. So I'm not gonna ramble on too much. I'm gonna get this done once again, or I'm gonna get like a few more stacks worth in, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I exhausted my my cyan stained glass supply, and I figured that'd be a good time to stop working on that part of the project. For now, we'll go back to that probably in the next couple episodes. Like I said, I got so much packed ice. I got this one, and this one completely filled up. So it's pretty great, but I do want to do something about taking the villagers out. I don't want to do it yet because I don't know. I'm conflicted. I'm very conflicted. I don't really know what to work on. This is all done over here. I can't really work on this over here because, but yeah, that looks so cool. That looks so cool in my opinion. But I can't really work on this over here because Rock was supposed to build one of the farms, but he didn't get to it, and that's fine. That's fine. I understand. But didn't get to it, so I can't really build the rest of them. I don't know what I'm going to work on, but I feel like this does need lined as well. And it will thicken it up a bit because it is looking a little bit too chunky on the one side, or on the, like, these outer edges are looking too chunky. So this will definitely thicken those up. I'm going to make a little bit more progress on different things, and I'll be right back. So I just did a little fly around, and I can tell you that looks a lot better. That looks a lot chunkier, and around the edges here, yeah, that looks a lot better. What I might do even is, that's too checkerboardy. I didn't think about that. I don't want it to be checkerboardy, but I don't know. I might just add string and string along here just so I don't have to put slabs on top of everything. Because I want to add that little depth, like along there. There's that little depth bit there. I want to keep that, and I love the inside. I like the inside. In here, there's going to be a cow, a pig, a chicken, and a sheep cooker. Like, the sheep are going to be bred, and the cows, the pigs, and the chickens, they're all going to be bred, and then the babies grow up and get killed by lava. So that's the plan for that. Don't know what I'm going to do. Don't really have any plans. I finished everything I wanted to do for today. I'm also going to add connected textures to my texture pack because this, I don't like the lines. I can get rid of the lines, so I'm going to. That'll be in the next episode, though, because I'm going to see how much time I have left. I might have finished an episode. I might have done a full 20 minutes, and if I did, that's great. So I'm going to go check that out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for me today. Like I said, I do have to get to bed. I actually am taking my driver's test tomorrow. Not my driver's test. My permit test. I'm taking my permit test tomorrow, so I need to sleep up and get rested for that tomorrow. By the time you're watching this, I will be taking it a couple hours after this. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry if it was a bit shorter. I'm not entirely sure because, I'm going to be honest, I just placed more glass because I found more cyan. So I didn't actually look at the time, but sorry if it was a shorter episode. Like I said multiple times, I do need to get to sleep. It is like 11 o'clock, and I need to edit and render. I haven't been doing like the rigorous editing like I have on past episodes because Premiere Pro is bugged, and so all of that, and that's not good. And if you notice, my sword is named. I named it Claymore. I found that name online and I liked it, but I'm not talking about that. I'm not going into detail about that. It's named Claymore. That's it. Need to end this video. So leave a like on the video if you did like it. Let me know down in the comments section ideas for my trading hall. I'm open to all ideas. I have a plan for this centerpiece. So yeah, do all that. Subscribe if you aren't already and you want more content just like this, and hit the bell so you don't miss an upload. And that's going to do it for me today, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.